person like everybody else here, but we're all extraordinary in our own ways. And I learned back 15 years ago or so that there was a plan to enslave us and take our liberties. And I read a lot of history. That made perfect sense. That happened over and over again. And I decided that I, in my own small way, I never planned to fight them in a big way, was going to resist it because I read history and it always happened. And then people weren't aware of it. We better warn them. And the good news is, in the 12 years plus that I've been on the air, and across the nation and the world, people have been getting on the air as well through different mediums and warning the people. We have gone from talk of the New World Order, maybe 1 in 500 people knowing about it, to half the people we talk to knowing about it. And that shows a lot of success in our fight against the globalists and against their crime syndicate. And that is because of the grassroots. That is because of people on the internet, but in the streets, talking to their neighbors, their families. I can't tell you how many emails and phone calls and in-person discussions I've had with people that said, my dad's a general in the Army, or my dad's a school teacher, or my mom's a judge, and she laughed at me or said I was a traitor 5 years ago, and now she's asking for America freedom to fascism, or terror storm, or loose change. I mean, it's happening. Everybody instinctively knows that we're faced with tyranny, and the American people and the people of the world are rallying and responding and rousing to defeat it. Yes, we are going to crush the New World Order. They've gone first blood 1,000 times 1,000. And with their arrogant hubris, they thought they would never be defeated. They will be defeated because humanity must go forward, liberty must prevail, and it shall prevail.
I'm Bart Black. This is Frequency Clear. What you've just gotten to watch was the opening statements by Alex Jones at the preview of his latest documentary film, In Game. We were lucky enough to catch up with Alex and get an interview with him and get to talk to him a little bit about the film and what it means and what he's trying to share with all of us. All right, I'm here with Alex Jones. You're watching Frequency Clear. He is the national radio host of InfoWars, documentary filmmaker. He's made over 15 films. We've just finished watching a preview of his latest film, In Game. So Alex, you know, for those of our viewers in Houston that don't really know you, who is Alex Jones?
I'm just an average guy who read public documents where the elite said they were going to enslave us and destroy America, and I'm not going to be like yuppie scum and deny the threat to my country. I'm going to fight back.
So Alex, you know, you've been working on all these documentary films. For those of us that have followed your work, that have watched what you've done, we've seen a definite progression in the story and the narrative of all of the films. You could arguably say that all of the films are actually one giant narrative. Now titling this last film In Game, what are you really trying to tell your audience?
That we have an extremely corrupt elite who publicly say they want a world government so they can kill us in an orderly fashion. Eugenics, mass extermination. Hitler was just one of their bad sons. A bad son being a small tree that grows up from a larger tree. Hitler was just a premature deal. They want a big end game for mass extermination.
So now that you have released this film, Loose Change is coming out, the final edition narrated by Charlie Sheen, that's going to be in all the major theaters. The cat's definitely out of the bag at this point. It seems that we are winning the info war, yet at the same time there's a move by the corporate sector to shut down public access, to shut down our internet, to shut down all of the decentralized forms of communication that we have. How do we fight back? How do we resist that?
Well, that's right. The globalist media is trying to shut down the internet, tax it, regulate it, shut down its connectivity. They're shutting down Access TV publicly all over the country. The birthplace of Austin, they tried to shut it down. I had to sue the leadership of it. The director of it went to prison. We were conspiracy theorists when I said that was going on. He went to prison. He's in Huntsville. That's the proof of the conspiracy. He's in prison. And Time Warner was behind all that. They should go to prison for what they've done. And we are moving forward. I know they're trying to shut down Houston access, and it's just a fight. I mean, they don't want the people to be able to speak. They don't want you to hear the truth. They want you to see the sports and the crap and the painted trollops on TV telling you you're inadequate to sell you more Madison Avenue crap. And the entire society's in a crisis. The elite are more anesthetized and delusional than anybody. And they are the disease. We are the cure. The people shall win. Humanity shall prevail.
Can you tell some of our viewers how they can find out more about Alex Jones and where they can find your films and how they can get a hold of them?
They can just check out Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or JonesReport.com. They can just Google New World Order. But instead of just listening to me, just go check out history. Go read Machiavelli's The Prince. Go research Roman history, Gibbon's Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire, Scherer's Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. Just learn what elites do. And then I think they'll be completely upset by the fact that they haven't been aware of what's going on in the world and hopefully get involved and do something about what's happening now.
Well, Alex, I want to thank you for your work. I want to thank you for everything that you've done. You've inspired a lot of us to go out there and get involved in the InfoWar. I encourage all of our viewers in Houston to get involved with public access, to become your own Info Warriors. Do what Alex Jones is talking about. Verify the information for yourself. Find out what's going on so that you can be an empowered human being in these crisis times for our republic.
But I want to be clear. Nobody needs to thank me for what I'm doing. Okay? I'm honored to be doing what I'm doing. How could anyone learn about a global plan to enslave and exterminate people and not fight it? What we should be doing is hating and screaming and yelling and rebuking and scolding and shaming the people that aren't doing something. Okay? I don't deserve thanks for what I've done. I'm somebody who learned about this and did what anybody would do. And because I've had initiative and focus and have tried to have a true heart, I've had an effect. It's the people out there that know this country's going to hell and know the world's going to hell that haven't done anything. You're the ones that have got a problem. Instead of thanking you, we should tell you that you're helping destroy this republic. And remember, the tyranny that's coming down on all of us and our families is not just because of the evil elites' activities and their whole modus operandi. It's because you let it happen. You said it couldn't happen here, and you let it happen. Remember that. Don't let it happen here. Get involved now. Be on the right side of history. Be on the side of good. Wear the white hat. This is your chance to be involved in human history, and it is your destiny to be involved on the side of good. For those out there that hear what I'm saying today. For those that can't understand me or giggling and laughing, it's too late for you, and c'est la vie. We'll see you there on the front lines.
That's Alex Jones. I'm Bart Black. This is Frequency Clear. Stand and be true.